People were bashing me on social media here and there, left, right, center. I had jabs. I mean, people calling names and all that. Some people even went to the extent and said, when you're inviting all the SCA, instead of your man phone, I'm like, why would you even think this way?
Do you know why I'm smiling? Because something that has never happened on this show before is going to happen today. That is, my guest will be the one to introduce this particular episode. Huko Crook. Yeah, he's actually a strong and true household name in Ghana, as long as entertainment and creative arts is concerned. He serves as a radio host, MC, brand influencer. In fact, you can name the rest because me, I'm tired. Yeah, he also wears an important hat as the president for Western Region Creative Arts Industry and the founder of Blackla Movement. Yes. Widely loved as Priam the presenter, others also call him the finest MC. Yes, he's the person of Nana Quasi-Wusu here with me, and you are welcome.
Thank you.
So this is Around Life on SNGTV. Please introduce the show for us. Yeah.
Hi, lovely people. You're welcome to Around Life podcast. And I'm excited to be here though. Let's have fun. I can.
And that is Nana Quasi-Wusu for you. So let's begin. Take us back into your journey of radio and MCing. For me, I don't know you for years, but I've gotten to know that you did engineering, civil engineering, Tampere Technical University. Yeah. How did you really switch all of a sudden to MC and radio?
Okay, thank you very much. This whole thing started from, let me say, junior high school, because I've had mad love for entertainment, fashion from day one. It's been my thing from day one. I remember my headmaster way back in the junior high school once still called my mom and told her that your son is not serious and he will not amount to anything because he's always about entertainment and fashion. And my mother was so disappointed. Yeah, so basically it's been part of me from day one. But as to the exact field I wanted to get into, I wasn't too sure because I love music, I love talking, I love fashion. But as to the right, like I said earlier, so I just had mad passion for it. And I think one of the things that really helped me for my foundation was my primary school education at Sweden International School. Yeah. My late dad was a police commander.
Wow.
And my mom, a teacher. So my dad being a police commander didn't like the fact that I was that laid back guy, officer body and barracks boy and gidi gidi kakra. But that thing wasn't there. That kind of person who is always around my mom in the kitchen. Yeah, so have you ever heard me talk about football before?
No.
So my whole life has been entertainment and all that. You see my friends, my fellow boys playing around, you don't see me there.
Wow.
Yeah, it will be either listening to music or around my mom in the kitchen. That was the kind of vibe growing up. So my daddy didn't like that. So he pushed me to Sweden International School. There's a boarding school from somewhere class 3 to class 6. Just because he wanted me to develop a tough skin as a son of a police officer. So that really gave me the turnaround, the exposure to playing with friends and even developing more love for the whole art thing that I love from day one. And then to JHS, where I still continued, and then to Koforidua Sectech.
Oh, okay.
Where everything started taking form. Yeah, so on Sectech campus, more of entertainment, rapping and all that, doing entertainment once a while. But the MCing thing officially took off when I was in my final year at Koforidua Sectech. Yeah. So my friends realized my communication ability. I mean, when in class, I always want to contribute to anything. Yeah. I want to talk. I want to share my opinion. Anything whatsoever. So I was there, and fortunately for me, I had most of the prefects in my class, from the assistant boys prefect to compound prefect to most of the hall prefects in my class. They came to me and they were like, we have this end of year party they organized for the final year students. And they called me and they're like, Charlie, we want you to MC this for us. I've never MC'd an event on campus before. Wow. So apparently my friends noticed the gift in me even before myself. So they put me on. But unfortunately for me, I had ironed my political suit there. I was just about to take off. And our senior housemaster came in and was like, yo, because of time, let me just do this so that you can all run out.
Really?
So I wasn't able to host my first ever event that my friends put together for me. So when I got back to my dormitory, I'm like, so what did this guy see about me there? So your outspoken nature. Shouts going out to man like Ebo Taylor. He's the grandson of the legendary Ebo Taylor. He was my house captain. I just remember something. In house 3, my hall, Coffee Hall, Ebo Taylor actually wrote my name on a notice board as the noisiest person in the hall. Yeah. I mean, you hear me singing out loud, having conversation with people, and you hear PM's voice very loud. So they tagged me as the noisiest person in the hall. Little did he know I was actually nurturing a gift in me. Yeah. So fast forward, I was done with SecTech, came home, and then one of the days was a Friday after church service. Yeah, Friday evening after church service. And I've been singing in church all this while too. While I was doing all this, and I was still with a choir because my mom with the praise team, sometimes she does solo in church. And my mom was actually my first mentor because she's been emceeing in church all this while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and family gatherings and all that. So before the KKDs and co came in, it was my mom from day one. I always watched her in church, emceeing and then singing in church, and I also started following by singing and all that. So when I completed SS, and I came back home, my pastor, Reverend Issa, wherever you are, big shouts going out to you. I love you so much. My pastor called me one evening and was like, Nana, me pese nyamboa Sunday service no OMC. Straight like that.
Okay.
Yeah, straight like that. I'm like, what did he also see? This is something coming up again.
Second time.
For the second time. So I got home, watched some few clips and all that about some people I admire when it comes to MCing and all that. And then I came and I delivered for the Sunday church service. So from there, I realized, Charlie, I didn't know no more
it is there.
Yeah, it is there. So I just had to get time for it. I started doing friends' birthdays. So from there, some of my friends in the hood, their birthdays, they will TTU so bam. And even the TTU bit, you mentioned, you asked me about civil engineering. Yeah. So in SecTech, one of my favorite subjects was Pre-Tech, the technical drawing. I love technical drawing. Yeah. So from the junior high school to the senior high school, with that background, it's either you are going for the pure sciences or you are doing science with engineering. Or because we had a course as science studies, science with technical drawing. So instead of physics, chemistry, elective maths, biology, I did physics, chemistry, elective maths, and technical drawing. Okay. Yeah, we call it science studies. It's not common. You only have those courses in the SecTech schools around. It's not that popular. That was the course I read in SS. Okay. So when I was done with SS and I was about to go to the tertiary, I was torn between either going to the health field, like the biological side and all that, or moving into the engineering field. So
you didn't know which one to.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure. But what influenced me the more was the fact that my grandfather, Grandpa Sasu in Dansuman, he's a retired civil engineer and he made loads of money. Okay. And my mom always spoke fondly of him. Charlie, unana Sasudi, civil ano yeah you. And with the lane I was in, that was the right place. So it was between the health field or the engineering field. And Charlie, I can't stand blood, so the health field was out. Okay. That one was out from day one. Okay. So I had to pursue the engineering field because of the technical background that I had. And I came to TTU, had a chance to reach civil. So while I was on campus, I was also hosting events on campus because I had taken off already. Okay. Yeah, because I completed SS in 2007 and I hosted my first church service in 2008. In 2009, 2010, I was on TTU as level 100 and the MCing took off. And I am that kind of person that when I want something, I go all out for it. Okay. Because as a level 100 student, moving with the final year students when it comes to entertainment, I mean, you come and see me with them. Because to be in level 100 and be hosting whole week, it's not possible. Yeah, even till now. Yeah. It's not possible to be in level 100 and be doing all these things. But, I mean, because of how passionate I was about this whole communication thing, whatever I need to do to get a chance to develop that gift in me, I mean, I did it and then
interesting.
We're here.
That is interesting. So, radio has emerged or changed over the years.
Yeah.
What do you do to stay relevant? It's like, you always, and then the audience loves you.
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, evening, whenever. What do you do to stay relevant?
I think being very innovative with my craft. I mean, I always want to find new ways for you to love what I do. So I am that kind of person. I always say my biggest competition is what I did yesterday.
Okay.
So if today you listen to PM and you score me 6/10, I'm expecting a 7/10 tomorrow. Yeah. So that's my personal challenge. I don't look at anybody. I just look at myself to beat my own records every blessed day. I work on myself every day, coming up with new ideas just to stay relevant. Just like the MCing thing. I mean, there's been loads of changes with time. So imagine, I've been doing this for 15 good years. This year marks my 15 years as a professional MC and 11 years in broadcasting. So the MCing took off and then broadcasting came in fast. Let me just chip in this before I forget. I want to touch on how the broadcasting even came in.
Okay.
So when I was done with TTU and I wanted to pursue this whole broadcasting thing, I had a chance to host one of the beauty pageants on campus, Miss Abstinence Ghana. There was a lady in the auditorium known as Rose. And Rose, I mean, she's been watching me MC for a while, but then watching me that day, I mean, she was blown away. And she was like, Charlie PM, would you like to do radio?
Okay.
Because I know the programs manager at YFM. I would love to introduce you to him. So, around somewhere in 2014 thereabout, after my national service, she took me to this man. And the man, upon seeing me, Charlie, I want to give this guy a chance. He's never seen me before.
Okay.
Not knowing. When the lady spoke to him about my event, this is the first time I'm talking about this. When Rose spoke to him about my hosting abilities, about an event I was about to host, he also came to the auditorium
to observe.
And I didn't even know.
Wow.
So after the event, he called me. He even told me recently, it was just recent, I'll catch him and say, are you aware I was in the auditorium that night to watch you? Because the lady told me about you. And then he fixed a date. It was an Easter Monday in 2014. And they told me, Charlie, I want to try you on air. He gave me a shot. I mean, I was at Buzia with our church members for one Easter jamboree that we do on a regular. He called me, was like, PM, it's a holiday, I want to give you a shot on radio so we know what you can do. I was supposed to try on the lounge. That is from 7 to 10. I've never played on radio before. I've been on radio as an upcoming artist. I mean, but to present, I've never done that before. I got there and was like, okay. So Kwame Legend was hosting the drive. It was a topsy-turvy holiday. So Kwame did the drive. And I was in to just do the lounge so they could all monitor and give feedback. Charlie, I didn't know how to sound in the morning, and how to sound in the afternoon, how to sound in the evening and all that. So I mean, that hyper guy behind the mic just doing his thing. And when Kwame was about to finish, I told Kwame, Charlie, I've never used this console before. Teach me how to use it. So Kwame Legend taught me how to use a console within like 10 minutes. You know, when you're passionate about something, learning it is very easy. I picked everything within some few minutes. And he left me in the studio. So I told him, Kwame, I don't know how to play the music. So if you have some non-stop R&Bs, just give me like 3 hours so that it will fit in my duration. And they gave me. So so I was doing the end. Lord, there was nobody around.
Wow.
Your first time on radio, no producer,
no DJ,
no staff, no DJ. The only person around at the main gate was the security. Security don't know shit about the studio. So if something is happening, Charlie, it was a big risk my boss took. Not knowing he had informed all the presenters and DJs to listen to me. So that on Monday, they will assess me and they will see whether I be a customer.
Interesting.
And that time, Ada was at her peak. Man, I loved Ada. Ada was then hosting the drive. So they were all listening and they called me on Monday to come to the office. Wife was in at Windy Ridge. And I came in. They were like, oh, they like the way he talked. But then his energy was too high for a lounge. Because lounge is like, after work, you want to relax. A soft tone kind of thing. I didn't know all this ethics when it comes to the craft. So me, I was just doing my thing, like an MC doing my thing. So Mr. Julius, his name is Mr. Julius, the then programs manager. He came to me again. It's like, PM, looks like this one don't really go well with my people. So what else can you do? Like, Charlie, this thing is just meant to happen. And I'm a lover of reggae music, you know it.
Yeah.
I love reggae and dancehall to bits. And I had been preparing for the opportunity to do reggae show, but I didn't know as and when.
Okay.
In my final year, I started learning patois. I bought dictionaries about patois.
Hey.
I mean, just watching Jamaican movies, making friends online. So when I don't understand anything, I ask them, some Jamaican friends and all that.
Why did you want to learn patois? Because Takra had a Bianca patois, or even in your region.
So, I think my Pan-Africanism and my love for the Caribbean vibe, knowing that they are our people, and my love for reggae dancehall and all that, you know, it's in sync. Any Rasta guy want to learn how to speak. So, so basically that was the influence. And I love Jamaicans. As of now, they're still on my bucket list. That's a country I want to visit very soon. I really want to go there. So I learned the language, hoping to host a reggae show one day. So immediately he asked me, what else can you do? I told him straight. I said, Julius, I love reggae music. But then I know you guys have a reggae show, but there is no voice to it. A guy plays just reggae on Saturday morning, but there wasn't a voice to it. So let's give it a shot on that as well. If I say lounge, no, I'm there for over 10. I sat on the reggae show on Saturday, the next Saturday. And then right after the show, 2-hour show, this is where you belong. That was it. So that was it. And Charlie, I picked up from there somewhere in Easter. So Easter is April, right? Yeah. Somewhere in Easter in 2014. And in December that year, I won the best reggae presenter in Western.
Damn!
Yeah. I was in a race with the likes of Haruna Babangida. I mean, all Rascal, some big names you know when it comes to reggae.
And you were the smallest among them.
Less than a year in broadcasting. So the team went, okay, Charlie. Like this guy, if you know what channel, well, somebody will pick him up. Because I mean, doing radio for less than a year and winning the best reggae presenter in the region was a big deal. They had this secondary Takrady Radio Awards. It was held at CNC. I remember vividly. I mean, so that was a takeoff for me. And from there, Charlie, the show that was 2 hours became 3 hours. Management came to me. Can we add Sunday to it so that Sunday afternoon will be another 2 hour reggae because people are loving it. You're getting the buzz. Later, they were like, okay, so you've done the reggae for a while now. I'll pick it. My NB was like 2-3 years. So we have this show known as Y Campus Express as well. We know your relationship with the students, and we've realized that you're versatile. You can switch. So we want to try you on that one to see how it will go. And I took over Y Campus Express, and because of my connection with the student body, I was involved in the students. That also gained popularity in town. So I remember I had a nomination for Western Music Awards as Entertainment Show of the Year, something like that, with the Y Campus Express too. So I did like 4 years with YFM, 4 years and months, and Radio Max came to pick me. But then before I even left YFM, whilst I was doing all those weekend shows, I was producing Ada. She was like the hottest drive host at that time.
Wow.
Ada, I don't know. Have you heard the name Ada before?
No.
Oh.
Where is she?
Ada is now in Accra. She's now a lady reverend. I mean, she had this Niger vibe on radio when she's speaking English, when she's speaking Niger Pidgin, hard Niger Pidgin. You know, she's crazy girl, man. I was a producer. And whilst on that show, I said to myself, I'll host this drive one day. And I'm that kind of person. I thank God for some of the books I read growing up. And shouts going out to my uncle, Pastor George. I love giving shouts, like Young Daddy Lumba. Yeah, so my uncle gave me a book that I read after senior high school. Was this from GHS to senior high school, rather, around that belt? Somewhere 2003, 2004 there. The book is known as The Secrets by Rundabai. It talks about the forces of attraction in nature and believing in the power of words and, I mean, positive confessions and all that. So, and I've tried these things and that's worked for me several times. So I really, whatever I want to see, I speak it into being and I hold on to those energies.
So I was even coming to say that, don't you think all these things, they are like some spiritual back in it? You know, you have that affirmation.
Exactly. Whatever you see me do right now, I wrote it somewhere. I said it somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember when YFM was first launched in Takrady, I was then a student doing reggae dancehall, crazy on campus. We did the first cypher on TTU campus. Myself, My school son, Trozo was like a school son to me.
Trozo, Trozo we know, the musician.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trozo was like a school son to me. And Donzi was my mate. Yao Skyface, do you know him?
Yeah.
Yao Skyface shot the video. So it was like creative.
Squad.
I mean, Walasi was a junior.
Damn.
Who else? We also passed with TTU for a while, but she didn't. She came in the second year and she left. So I had all those creatives around. Chelsea was my mate.
Okay.
Who else? Elon Beat was my mate.
Hey.
We recorded our sci-fi in Elon Beat's bedroom on TTU campus. So I mean, I had all these creative friends around. And when YFM was launched, I got on stage. I remember Jay Foley, Caroline, Jeremy, Giovanni. They were the MCs, and Jay Foley introduced me on stage as an upcoming artist in 2011 when YFM was launched at Jubilee Park. And I performed as an upcoming artist. When I was done and I was stepping off the stage, I said to myself, I will work with this brand one day. I said it, another formation. I just said it and I held on to it. So when the YFM dream came there, I was just there one day and I started getting some flashes. Do you remember you said this too?
Yeah.
So most of the things I have written down, sometimes I pick my diary, I just look through to revise. Okay, you are still here. This has not been achieved yet. Yeah, so, I mean, I write them down, ponder on them once in a while, work towards them as well, hold on to those energy. And when I say I want something, forget. Whatever I will do to get it, I will get it. I remember when I was granted an interview and I said to myself, I said to the host that I will host the BET Awards one day. That was like 10 years ago. I'll host TGMA one day. That was like 8 years ago. I said all those things. And fast forward, this year I hosted TGMA Experience. All those things are gradually falling in place. And I see the growth. I said I'll host Stoneboy's concert one day. That also happened last year. So I just say these things and I hold on to those energies and I work towards them. I don't sleep. And you were asking me about how I've been relevant for all those years. Just being innovative. Being very excellent at my job, thinking about new ways to catch up with the race. I mean, anything you see trending, you also work around it, tweak it to suit yourself, get good mentorship, people who can always keep you on your toes. I mean, sometimes I'm there and my mentor KKD will call me and go like this. And when he calls me, it's like a full lecture on phone. Yeah, so when KKD calls me, I open my diary, I start jotting things down. Sometimes when I'm able to record I record and then listen to it over and over like I'm listening to music. So that is how dear some of those things are to me. So I mean, being innovative, being excellent at my job, working on myself every blessed day. Till date, I still listen to some of my recordings. Yeah, so I mean, basically that's it.
Interesting. As the finest MC, what is that program you've hosted that you're so fond of or you remember and then you just smile? You just mentioned TGMA Experience, Stone Boys concert. I know you host for Cowbell brand.
Yeah, I work with
like
them
a whole lot. What is that special event? So
for this 15 years, I've hosted 1,000+ events. And for me, let's be real, some are big, some are going to be medium, some are going to be small. But for me, I see all events to be equal in my space. That is a code I work with. I don't underrate any opportunity. Yeah, so the same energy I use in hosting Shatawale's Stormbrain concert at Cape Coast Sports Stadium. That is the same energy I'll use in hosting TGMAs, the same energy Beam Festival, the same energy Made in Tadi, and the same energy in hosting a 3-year-old's birthday.
Interesting.
So for me, all this when I get there and I see even 3 people there, I want to leave an indelible mark.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, these are great events, but I can't really pinpoint as in. Because if you ask me my top 3, maybe I'll say TGMA Experience. I'll say Beam Festival. Made in Tide and Starley Storm. I don't know how to place them, but this will be like my top 4. And a couple of awards here and there. So,
interesting. You said even if you meet 3 people, you make sure you leave a mark.
Yeah.
So haven't you really been at an event where you lost your spirit?
The butterflies, I still get them till date. I mean, Reggie Stone says something that when you stop getting those butterflies anytime you're about to climb stage, it means you're losing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, at some point, you can miss some crowd. Maybe you expect to see millions, and then at the end of the day, I like 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. Funny enough, my owners the more the audience, the higher my energy.
Okay.
If I see 20,000, the energy is crazier.
What if they are less?
So I psych myself, like I said, I don't underrate any opportunity. It's a deliberate thing I have psyched myself with. I have to just deliver, because I believe in this principle that you don't know who is watching you.
Okay.
Maybe that destiny help I've been praying for is around. Okay. Oh, Charlie, we there, 10-year-old birthday. So imagine somebody hearing it. Charlie,
PM,
that big
PM,
brand.
yeah.
Na ujina na Charlie. Why you basa
Yeah.
So imagine all the hype the person has had. Maybe he wanted to turn things around for you, and today you performed at 40%. You've lost it.
Yeah.
So me, wherever, if only PM has been booked and I get on the stage, I give it 100%. Sometimes even more than that.
Okay.
Extra. I remember there was a time, and OG is also my mate. I forgot OG. And myself and OG and a couple of friends on TNTU campus, we were booked to host an event at either Takwa or Pristia Mubak, one of the mining towns around. I got there in the afternoon. It was a grand opening of a hotel. We were having a jam to just open the place. I was walking around the poolside and I stepped on some broken glass. I had a deep cut. I was supposed to host that event that evening.
Sorry.
I wish I can still dig out that picture. I had full bandage around my feet, but I still gave it 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I delivered to the extent that, I mean, all my friends were even shocked. The owner of the place was a cousin. He said, so, I mean, that's it. So no matter the state I'm in, I always try to give it 100%. And one of the people who really inspire me is Michael Jordan. I mean, even though he's not in my field, but Michael Jordan had played for his team for a long time. And since there was a time he was not feeling too well. And I mean, if he had not played that much, he would have still been celebrated as MJ.
Okay.
But he got out from the sick bed, got on the court, broke his own records for years. So that guy really inspires me a lot with some of the crazy things he did. Okay. So I tap into that no matter where I find myself, if only the brand PM is attached to it, should be 100% delivery. And that's kept me on my toes till date.
Interesting. Let me brush through with this. The moment my director posted your flyer on the WRCI platform, someone came to my DM that make sure you ask this question. I looked at it and then I smiled.
What was the question?
Yeah, as the president for Western Region Creative Arts Industry Stakeholders, what are you doing to push the creative art space forward? Okay. People have started feeling entitled already. I feel like you owe them that, which I don't think so. Yes.
Okay, so even the foundation of how this whole thing was created, for the people who don't know, I just briefly want to touch on it. So, I mean, I had a lot of bashing here and there. When Robert Clark called me, it was myself and Aya that we should put people together for stakeholders conversation for TGMA, like stakeholders convo at Atlantic. And I was doing the coordination and the planning together with Aya. Aya Ramzibi, we did everything. And one thing that really delayed was the invite and the artwork for the stakeholders convo. So I don't know if you remember, it was a Friday towards the TGMA weekend. People were bashing me on social media here and there, left, right, center. I had jabs. I mean, people calling names and all that. Some people even went to the extent and said, when you're inviting all the SC instead of your phone, I'm like, why would you even think this way? So I had been following up with the PR for TGMA, Robert Clark, for days. And apparently it was the same person also leading a team for the main event for the night, the experience. So no, I was busy. So there were little delays. So I finally got the artwork on Friday and I posted it. And after I sent it directly to some of the industry players I know, that Charlie, this is what is at stake. But let's not focus on the facts about later, but they send one this time, but then what we will get from it. Because I feel Chatterhouse will not lose anything if they don't do this thing. But we need it more as a people, as creatives. So let's look at the positive side of it. But the last time this was organized was 10 years ago in the Western region. And even that one, we're not doing the stakeholders convo. They just come and do, they call it nominees jam. Come and do it and go. The last one was held at TTU Park, and that was 10 years ago. So look at the number of years it took for it to come back to Takoradi again. And now we now have it, and because you think an invite to the program was late, so you want us to lose this.
Okay.
So I was telling them, Charlie, these people can choose to even close this and just come and do the nominees experience and go. So since it's here, let's all see what we'll get from this, so that the people who want to get on the TGMA platform, all the questions they have about Ghana Music Awards, all these stakeholders are going to be there. You can ask them all the necessary questions, and then we all grow together as an industry. My people were just fixated on the fact that the invite came late, calling me names, tagging me. You see, so it was crazy to the extent that, I mean, even after the event, people were still bashing me on platforms that I wasn't even expecting people to even bash.
How do you take criticisms?
So, I believe nobody throws stones at green mangoes. I mean, if you ride some other shots, you'd expect them.
Of course.
Yeah, so I have developed a tough skin for all those things. It is expected. As KKD told me, my mom also told me that, I mean, the higher you go, the higher some of those things. Yeah. And because the responsibilities will also be more. And the brand will also be growing. So, I mean, some of these shades and shorts will be coming. You should just be prepared for it and know how you work around things. So, I mean, sometimes when I see some of the heat coming, I hear the people privately and say, Charlie, so let me kind of share the positive side of this thing for the industry. Because me, I owe Western Region everything. I mean, Western Region made me who I am. I came here as a student at TTU. I came to stay with my grandma somewhere in 2009 and 2010 I had admission to TTU. So, I mean, the real artistic side of me, my people in Kumasi didn't really experience it. Everything, I started nurturing everything from here. I mean, from all the shows, the made in Tadis, the fashion shows, the beauty pageant, the awards night, everything was here from TTU campus till after school. I still took it away. And so I owe the city everything because, like I said, Tadi made me who I am. So anything to get the city up there, I would do it for the city. I don't care what anybody will say. I'm just concerned about the positive aspect of it. Yeah.
Based on the phrase, I owe Tadi a lot, don't you think that is the reason why some people feel entitled that you owe them?
How?
Some people feel you being the president, like there is some people sponsor, they have some money and then you're supposed to help them. Like maybe a musician, dancer, whatever, you owe them that money,
No. So first of all, like I said, so when we're done with the stakeholders convo for TGMA, Robert Clark, first of all, what even triggered this whole thing was, he was like, PM, so don't you have like a common platform where you have all creatives on, when you want to communicate, you can easily communicate with them. Like, Charlie, you've raised the point, they have journalists association, they have their group, DJs have their group, but we don't have a common platform where all creatives are captured on. So, I mean, you just drew my attention to that. So right there, we started passing papers. I don't know whether your boss, your CEO was there. We started passing papers to start taking names and contact other people. And from there, I picked out some people to join the board. They started informing other people who are not on the platform yet, but are in the creative art industry or couldn't make it to the stakeholders convo. And they started adding up. And right now, as it stands, it seems we have like 200 creatives on one platform, close to 200 people on one platform. So that is how, I mean, we are trying our best just to create a common space for all creatives. Right now, when I'm on a platform and I need a dancer, I know I just ask and I'll get a dancer. If I need a singer, I know what to do to. I mean, everybody is there. It's like a community for us. And that is how we can all build this together. So people shouldn't feel like, nobody is paying anybody a dime. Whatever we are doing is for the betterment of the region. Yeah. So please. And it hurts when you hear people saying, we don't have people speaking for us up there. Who do we know at the high table up there? But Charlie, the strings to the pool then. The plugs, we get them. So the little we can also do. I mean, I was there when Robert Clark called me after the stakeholders convo with Charlie PM. I need 10 people in the industry to be part of the TGMA Academy. I'm like, okay, so I have the platform right now. I just selected some are music directors, some are producers, some are DJs, some are presenters, and I got the 10 names for them. And these people are currently part of the TGMA Academy, all because of the same platform I created. So gradually we are getting there. I mean, some people will be like a Desical, but I mean, that will not stop us from growing. There are some people that I felt, Charlie, they're going to help us grow, but they've been laid back because maybe one or two things are not going the way they want it. But Charlie, easy like that. I mean, the first step of having a common platform, having social media accounts for it, thinking of registering the platform, which we are still in the process. It means we are getting somewhere, all within this year. It started from like barely 6 months. So we are getting there. We have our own t-shirts. We've been to, people are inviting us to events already. We get there, we get an official letter that, Charlie, you want a creative art to be present at this event. It means, Charlie, people are seeing what we are doing.
Gradual process.
That's it. So it's not going to be an overnight thing. So people should just bear with us. We'll do our best and, Charlie, keep the industry growing.
From your perspective,
yeah.
What is that one area that needs to be fixed as long as creative art is concerned in our region?
One area. Charlie, if there was a sector, I think I would like to hail the people doing well first. I think the gospel fraternity is doing so well. I mean, we have most of them organizing their own shows, which we hardly get in the secular space. Yeah, so I'll big them up for that. And we want more of that. I mean, we are in a space where, for me, I hope people like ISM and Coach be having their own concert by now, because if our Jews from Kwesimi team can organize his own concert in Kwesimi team,
then how much more?
I mean, so I think, but yeah. But I've seen some of them release artwork and say they want to do it, but later I don't know what happens, but then they pull off. But I think for me, I'd rather praise the gospel fraternity more because of what they are doing and the work they are putting in their brands and the way they are positioning their brand. I see SK now thinking of having dynamic praise in Accra, Kumasi, Takrade.
Nice one.
That's a big deal. We are breaking boundaries. You understand? Touring the world, playing shows all over. So they are doing what I just hope that, Charlie, the secular side also pick form, because it looks like we have some top 3, top 4, and the rest are
down.
Yeah. So we as members of, or as stakeholders, we are doing our best to also get the people to Agala, especially people who are putting in the work. And it's easy, but we know we'll get there.
Do you know, I have even forgotten to take a quick break. I think I would love to continue. Let me now let me delve into your personal life. PM, you're married to a powerhouse woman who also happens to be in the same industry field with you. I don't want to ask how do you blend, because I know is like understanding that you guys, you knew each other before getting married. I don't want to ask them, but there is this thing that I've been thinking about honestly. When we went for the previous Black show before the Nzima one, when we went to Accra, I came with a fair guy, Richard. So we were talking about you actually. It was a gossip, but let me bring it out. Like, looking at you, ladies would love to flirt with you. Ladies with big breasts.
I get that a lot.
Yes. So I was asking him that what could make you, like I'm asking, but I'm not asking. What is so special about her? You would like say.
Okay, so I think I am that kind of person who, even when I was dating, it's been a one-woman thing for me.
Nice.
I can't stand the disgrace of a woman coming to catch me and say, people, I'm disappointed in you. Those kind of words, I don't want to hear them. So even when I was dating, as one person at a time, if it is over, I move. That has been my policy. So, I mean, living the same life as a married man has been very easy because that's been my principle from day one. Yeah. And if you are a man and you're dating like 3, 4, 5, first of all, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy and your health even at stake. So it's, if you're a young man listening to me, I'm not saying I'm a saint, but all I can say is that if you have somebody who understands you and loves you for who you are, be faithful to the person and build an empire with the person. Yeah.
What should a young guy out there look for? I know everybody will say they want respect and a lady who will be submissive. What was so special about your wife? Okay,
so first of all, everything was prophetic. Joe was like a friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had a prophecy from a barber friend of mine, and he just told me that, Charlie, the person you've been praying for is in your office. Her name is this.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything was so clear. He was emphatic. He was so clear with it. And I just asked her, Joy, this is what I've heard from this barber friend of mine who's got a gift. So let's give it a shot. So, I mean, the fact that it's from, and I'm somebody who doesn't joke with prophecies because I have enjoyed prophecies a lot. I've benefited from them. So when it's coming from somebody that I know is solid, I don't joke with it. I just gave it a shot, and I know the Lord will never give me something that will not help me in my life.
Okay.
So I mean, if it's divine and it's prophetic, why mess it up?
Oh.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot, and it's been inspirational so far. So, PM the presenter, you've achieved a lot. You've achieved so much already. So tell us, what is next for PM? What should people look out for?
Okay, so for me, it's been 15 years hosting over 1,000 events. It's been 11 years in broadcasting. It's been like 9 years running PM Foundation. It's been 12 years running PM Entertainment Consult as an event company. And it's been years of grooming talent and nurturing talent. But if you ask me, I'll tell you I'm just beginning. Yeah.
You're now beginning.
I think I'm a shasha. But the dreams and the goals I set for myself are too big and crazy. I say, if I am here and my dream is to host the BET Awards one day, you should know the dream is crazy in Tichale. For me, I am now getting closer. And I believe a great leader is the one who is able to raise others to become like him or even more than him.
Okay.
Yeah, so the state I've got into, grooming people like yourself. I see Spencer, I see Makrani, I see DJ Flip, I see all those young chaps, and some people who yesterday I had goosebumps during my Dreams and Vibes session with University of Education Winneba students. I finished and this students were just all over. They just want to have an autograph because of the story they've heard me share. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. PM, I'm all the way from Nigeria. I want to be a communicator. Hearing your story has touched me so much. Please. I mean, it was just beautiful hearing all these things. So for me, I think what I'll do more is not just grooming some selected few, but then start impacting lives in that field as well. Like having a master class where people will pay, come, get trained, get a certificate from a professional who's been doing this for 15 years. And also
watch out for this.
Yeah. And that is very close. I mean, that is very close. So basically, so many things in the pipeline, so many crazy ideas that I don't want to let out of the basket. Yeah. But when the time is due, I love to shock people. Yeah. So as time goes by, I'll be releasing things in bits and you get to see things each and every day. But one major thing that I have coming up right now is the celebration of my 15 years. Yeah. So the first phase was actually to have a university tour. God is so good. My plan was to tour tertiary institutions in Ghana because the nurturing of my craft was actually birthed on campus at TTU. So my plan was to visit some of these tertiary institutions and talk to the students, have fun with them. I was there and I had a call from the management of Promasidol. Shouts going out to Mr. Brown. I appreciate you to bit, sir. It's like, PM, this is what our company started somewhere in 2023 with Kuja Sheldon. But this time around, we want to move to Western and Central region. And we know what you do and we know what you stand for and your love for talent. So we have this project known as Dreams and Vibes. What you do is that we'll bring resource persons together and then you will speak to those guys to inspire them. And after we have the vibe side, who will give the student the platform to exhibit their talent and you also party with them. The only difference is that between myself and Sheldon's bit is when we were using Sheldon was just a speaker. Then my own, I was a speaker / the MC. So I had other resource persons join some of my lectures and all that. And then we'll talk to those guys. And after I clear the stage, take over and party with the guys as well. Yeah, so it was something I was really planning to do. But I didn't know how to go about it. Only for Cowbell to call me that this is a project they have. They want to tour tertiary institutions in Western and Central with me. So that was the first phase I planned. And I mean, we ended it yesterday at University of Education Winneba. And I also promised to host 5 events for free as part of my anniversary celebration, just to give back. Yeah, so I promised to host 1 kids event, 1 fashion show, 1 wedding, what again? Like 5 different events. Anybody who knows me knows how versatile I am. I mean, my kind is very rare. That is what people don't know. Because PM is that person who can host kids event today, tomorrow host Made in Tidy, the next day host Gospel Music Award, the next day host Western Gospel Award, the next day hosting Beam Festival. So like, The next day doing a baby christening. So like I am that kind of person.
Yeah.
And these things, that is what people don't know. I had a serious training when it comes to these things during my days at TTU. You know, the hospitality department.
Yeah.
They have something they call the restaurant service. So when I was in level 100, goes into level 200. One friend recommended me to some of the girls there that Charlie PM is a good MC to host your project for you. So for the people who don't know, the restaurant service is basically a project picked by the hospitality student. So maybe if your project is a wedding reception, you pick that, you get an MC, you get a DJ, you get a guest, you get a couple, you plan everything and then serve food like a standard event, and your lecturers will just come and supervise and then score you as a final year project. So every student was picking a different project. Some were housewarming parties, some were product launches, some were wedding reception, some were baby christening. So little did I know that I hosted about 30 or 40 of them, different topics. Yeah. Little did I know that, Charlie, this thing will become something big tomorrow, because I tasted both corporate events at that time, because some of them were maybe, okay, something for Samsung. They are launching a new product and that is my topic. So we'll host something around this. I'll go and do a research about corporate event hosting or product launch and I'll come and host it. The next day, the next person will come, oh, Charlie, I saw you hosting this girl's event. Mine is baby christening. I'll go and do research on that one as well. Come and host it. The next day, Charlie, my topic be wedding reception. That one I will go watch some videos. So basically, it was like a serious grooming process for me that I didn't even realize until I was done with school, and some of those opportunities started popping off, like weddings, baby christenings, product launch for companies, banks, and all that, oil and gas company. I was like, hey, sadly, 4 years ago, no. That is how come I am like an all-round MC that people don't get. Because I mean, I was there when SK called me in the PM. I want you to host dynamic praise for me because you're one of the few people who can really do this very well for me. So please. And it all boils down to the background and the fact that I still sing in church. That's what people don't know. I've been singing in a church choir for 10 years now. So I mean, it's been a crazy journey.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Charlie, this year you're celebrating it in the grand style. So watch out. So like I said, host 5 events for free. The university tour tour is done.
Yeah.
And I have a special donation coming up with my foundation. After the donation, we'll do a master class and also wrap it up with the finest experience in one of the clubs around. Right. So that's how that goes.
I have just one last question and then I'll have your final words.
Okay.
So as an MC, sometimes we get opportunity to host some events, but then they'll be like, the Western Regional Minister will be coming, this person will be coming, so it's even an opportunity for you. But sometimes we don't talk because we haven't gotten there. Yeah. Someone like you, let's say there is an international program, they want you to host, but then no money is involved. Will you take it just because you want to be known like internationally? Okay, so it depends on the platform and what you want to get from it. Okay. It is not always about the money. Sure. Yeah. The people who don't know, Global Citizen, one of the biggest platforms in the world, hardly even pays talent. Okay. But they take care of all your logistics and everything you need for the show. Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll provide everything you need, but not like a standard paid show like the way Isakode is charging like 400,000 for a show. No, but then everything you need to make that show better, they will give you and maybe thank you in a special way. Okay. And Global Citizen platform is a platform that everybody watches. You understand? It's a global thing. So you look at the platform and what you benefit from it. So sometimes it's not always about the money. It's about the networking, because your network is your net worth. The opportunities you get tomorrow. And because you mentioned this, let me give you a typical example. 8 years back, I don't know if you know Erebel Creatives. Decoration. Yeah. So Erebel contacted me. Apparently, I'm in the same choir with her in church. Okay. My music director spoke to me that Erebel needs an MC for the father's birthday, and it seems their wedding anniversary as well. But she needs an MC. And I'm like, okay. So one thing my music director told me is that PM, the field you are in, this woman is Ogboro in that field. Okay. As a decor, event planner, everything event. She travels around and all that. So when she invites you, don't think of charging this woman. And I said, thank you. So I did the event. Everybody was, when she saw me first, when you say, like,
you never been
I
on
don't even
there.
know what you are doing.
Yeah, she wasn't too sure what I was coming up with. And I delivered. I mean, she was amazed. So when we finished, Charlie, this envelope is for you. And I'm saying, Mommy, man, wow. Thank you very much. If I tell you the benefits I've gotten
Wow.
from that 8 years, and I'm still benefiting today. She get bookings in Accra, wherever she will call, Cape Coast, she will call. Nana, this event, are you open for it? I didn't mention anything to them. Tell do your own bargain. Like big gigs. You understand? To the level that she even sponsors my personal event. Dine with the streets. So all the logistics you see, from my canopies to my tables to my chairs to my stage that I'm supposed to pay for all these things. This one has been sponsoring my foundation with all these things for 7 good years. This year will be the 8th edition. And that event happened 8 years ago. And I'm still reaping. Imagine she had paid me some 3,000, 2,000 like that. But till date. So Charlie, it's always look at opportunities you can get from. Don't be carried away by that money. It's cannot pay I'll be the way. So yeah, it's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about the opportunity and the platform you need. So don't be carried away. I mean,
thank you. Now please give me your final word.
All right. So my final words. It's funny because I say this to people all the time on radio, and today somebody's asking me. All right. So everybody has a unique gift. Yeah, one of the taglines I have had is a talent ambassador, because I love talent. So if you're fortunate and you discover that gift that you have, give it your all. And one thing that people don't know is that when it comes to issues of talent, it's going to be rough from the beginning. It is never smooth. Check the records. The Stone Boys, the Sarkodie, the Shetawale, every creative you know, it was rough for them from the genesis. Now later I pick here. The beginning of the year, it's not gonna be easy for you, but you have to be consistent. Systems will fight you, friends will fight you, sometimes even family. But you know what you want and you know what you've discovered. You know, and that is the real you. Because the best way to hit your utmost potential is by working with your God-given talent. So please, if you discover it, give it your all. Don't let anything stop you. Be very innovative. Keep evolving yourself, man. Be very innovative. Strive for excellence. Stand out, man. When they pick 10 people, you should be unique among them. Strive for excellence. Be consistent with your craft. Don't tap on this today and then no, jack of all trades. Master one thing. A pick here, you can look at the other ones. You get it. And the God factor. Please. I remember some time ago, somebody saw me walking around and made the entire stage praying before I started hosting. I'm sure the guy was wondering, say, we are showing on bumpire, you know. I can't take that out of it. I mean, so the God factor. Never take it out of the equation. My name is Nana Quasi-Wusu, so they can simply call me PM or the finest MC. Thanks for having me. Black Lab.
Thank you so much. This is because of time. I didn't even talk about Black Lab, dying with the truth. It's a whole lot. I would love to have you again. But if you ask me, I would say your story is testament to power of resilience and prayer. It's like your destiny. That's what I feel. That's what. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too.
And sharing your story with us. And also thank you for staying with us. Until next time, strive for excellence. Like you said, live a positive life, stay out of trouble, and stay blessed.